Couldn't ask for a better day in Lexington, Kentucky. John Kropp Stadium, our home for Game 2 between the 10th-ranked Tennessee Lady Vols and the Kentucky Wildcats. Yesterday, Kentucky no hit by Carlin Pickens, who leads this fantastic trio of really
see mistakes punished in the SEC.
Sits on the off speed and lofts it into left field. Reagan Oni has it for out number 1. So Leach leads, and she can run. 12 stolen bases, also leads the team. Transfer from Boise State, but misses again with illness. And the first 2 are retired quickly for Abby Hammond.
Only SEC win this year.
This is into left field, and another one for Oni out in left. So retired in order for Abby Hammond in the first. Wildcat bats up next. Lehman to lead things off for Kentucky. In the air to shallow center field. Nice job by Morgan to take control, 1 out.
Have gotten back on their heels, swinging a little tentatively, not as aggressive on the zone.
Slow roller left side, handled by Rutan. Quick 2 outs for Marjetko.
As a hit
in her first couple seasons is the free passes, but we're not seeing that be an issue this season. Swing and a miss. 1-2-3 start for both pitchers. Marjet.
4 golden tickets were being handed out at games, and so she had to kind of go into hiding and figure out how to be incognito as she would go to present these goals beginning of the year.
Ball gets away from the catcher Sleeman and allows Leach to take second.
That's another area of Kentucky's game that is a little bit different tonight with Carly Sleeman back behind the dish. We've able to catch in SEC play and contain base runners.
I should say of her Kentucky career, which spans this year. She came from Central Michigan where she caught.
Be more efficient in the circle.
Waits on this pitch out in the left field, ran down on the line by Oni for the first out.
Left field can be one of the most difficult.
340. Pretty good option for Tennessee. Chance for 2. Her speed's too much. They get the runner going to second, and there's 2 away.
And that's a good out by the shortstop, Madison Clark, to just.
Morgan takes second. The throw down to third. Leach was standing on the base.
And remember, Sleeman not the everyday catcher back behind the.
Rutan waits on it, but underneath it, shallow center field. It is the second baseman Blum who makes the play. Another 0 for Hammond in the circle. Meter freestyle in the 200-meter freestyle relay. Rips this into right field, but nearly right at Gabby Leach for the first out.
But that is the best contact we've seen in this series so far. So not only quadrant.
Ground ball left side. Nice job over at third by Rutan. And an excellent fielder this year for Tennessee. 2 away.
When defense has been something that has been, but when you face a speed change, it takes away some of that ability to stay back. Get you out on your front foot.
Back up the middle, Marjetko casually gloves it, and it's 6 up, 6 down for 12 swing. This is into right field. Plotz kind of went back originally, and that's going to fall in front of her for a base hit for Bella Faw. Free passes, a hit by pitch, and a walk. Now Faw leads it off with a single. This is into left field. And no problem again for Reagan Oni, who has been busy out there. That's her 4th catch already, and in some clutch moments. This one a slow roller, not going to be quick enough to get 2. They retire her on her way to first, though, for out number 2.
For that out, you have to make sure that you.
This Tennessee team in the national contender conversation. Down the left field line, it goes under the glove of Donaldson, and Tennessee will get one across here in the 3rd.
And you don't have a ton of speed at the plate, and so instead of taking that as a backhand on the line, you're playing tight on the line. Get in front of that ball. Don't play that with alligator arms, but get over there, square it up, make a throw across the diamond. Keep
0 for 3 yesterday. Hits this hard, but right at Blum at second base. Tennessee on the board. We'll talk to Rachel Lawson on the other side.
Matt&Willie took them to the World Series in 2014.
This is smoked to left field and off the base of the wall, which in some ways kind of hurt Peyton Plotz. Probably would have had a double if that was
Aggressively and with confidence.
3-2. Off the end of the bat, awkward spot out in right field. Leach runs onto it though, and there's one out.
Just a good play, but game of failure. You're not going to be perfect every single time you come to the plate. You've got to be able to focus pitch to pitch.
Got her looking. Great spot there from Marjetko. Her second strike. 3-1. Misses. Sleeman draws the walk. First and second now for Allie Blum. Let's go back to that on the hitting on different planes.
Pass did get a hit batter, but today, this inning, this is the most life we've seen out of the hitters for Kentucky.
Got her! Marjetko fired up, strikeout number 3. Hammond grew up going to Kentucky sporting events since she was little, always wanted to wear these colors. This is high in the air to left center, caught by Riddell.
The same velocity.
1-2. Off speed, hit into left field. It's a fair ball. It's into the corner. Extra bases for Taylon Holly. A one-out double for the true freshman from Murrieta, California.
I mean, just the way.
Ground ball left side, scooped up over at third by Donaldson, and there are 2 outs.
And that's why you play in as a defender, knowing that you need to pick that ball up before it hits the ground twice again. He was the guy that you looked to for leadership and then trusted us to execute. We never sat back on our laurels, even after winning national championships. We came back to the drawing board the next year and on Saturday night, or Saturday afternoon.
1-1 to Butt. Off the end of the bat, a chance for a force out over at third for Donaldson.
So different looks coming out of the circle for Tennessee, which makes them difficult to prepare for.
First pitch swinging, it's a line shot right to Rutan. 1 out. Said they're all competitors, they all want the ball, but very supportive of each other. This goes over the head of Holly and left, and it'll be a double for Carissa Hamilton.
And isn't that exact bases? She's got 3 on the year. However, you've got to be ready for a dirt ball that might kick away from Morrison to try to advance the 60 feet.
Slow roller right side. Scooped up and handled by Clark. There's 2 away. Ground ball scooped up by Marjetko. And Sage Marjetko has posted a shutout through 4 innings. Tennessee up 1.
Time for Tennessee to make adjustments in the box and score runs here in this series.
1-2 is in there for strike 3. Just the first strike. Left side, stabbed at third by Donaldson.
Hot corner comes alive on that one. And typically with a lefty, you don't get the hot shot over there to the left. Tension with most of these pitchers, but those are really good inside pitches by Hammond.
Hard hit right at the shortstop, Clark. A 1-2-3 fifth for Abby Hammond, who's dealing, but desperately. And you see Sage Marjetko and Aaron Newer still have a year and 2 years left. You feel really good about the state of the program, which you have for the last 2.5 decades, as Sage Marjetko home runs and drove in 6. This is into left center field in Koffel style. It's going to be a 1-out double for Alexa Riddell.
SEC win that Kentucky has this year.
1-2 popped up, shallow right center field. Dodge backtracks for out number 2. Two-two to Sleeman. Got her looking! Marjetko has come up with
pitch out of Hammond.
off the end of the bat, slow roller. Blum takes care of it.
It's been an
more in 8 of their first 10 games, and not against nobodies either. They played a really tough early season schedule as Morrison reaches on a walk.
against them early and put pressure on.
Ground ball right side. They get the lead runner at second. Holly reaches on the fielder's choice. 2 outs.
That kind of pressure can change how you approach a game.
Runner goes. Nice throw, and the ball pops out of the glove of the second baseman, Blum. That was a dot from the catcher.
In the right spot. I mean, that is a tough spot play for a second baseman.
Up the middle, base hit. Karen Weekly gonna send the runner. Here comes the throw, not in time. And Tennessee doubles its lead thanks to Savia Morgan with an RBI base hit.
We talked about it earlier, how Savia Morgan seems to come to the plate in RBI situations, but with that, doesn't try to do too much. Pokes it right back up the middle, and Karen Weekly, aggressive on the base pass, challenges the center fielder, Emery Donaldson, out there. Decent throw, but
Rutan, who walked her last trip to the plate, lifts this into right center field. Plotz goes over and makes the catch. 2 runs for Tennessee in the game, and they
73. I can't imagine facing almost 80.
Wow, blows that one by Blum for her first strikeout against the first batter she faces.
And don't forget, last Karen Weekly, she said it's not that Carlin Pickens needed to change anything when she came back. It was just she needed to get her feel back, and that's what we've seen happen this weekend. Yesterday, those 12 strikeouts.
Monster that year with Ashley Rogers, the National Pitcher of the Year, and Peyton Gottschall. Now she is the head of that monster, and she is that right now. Absolutely rolling this weekend in Lexington.
The game yesterday. I'm a little surprised that they bring in Oslanzi in this situation, because Hammond seemed to be handling Tennessee hitters pretty well. And I was
slowly limping down the first base line.
Well, there's certain parts of your body that when you get hit, they're just so much more tender. And that we have the wins, the quad 1 wins that set us up to be a super regional host.
Look at that from Leach. Just taps it out to the shortstop and reaches on an infield single.
And I
put her anywhere in the field, she would be a no-brainer for me on that team. Up the middle, base hit for Dodge. Another run coming around. The throw is not quite there. And immediately Emmert says, you want to challenge that. She thinks she slapped the tag on the runner fall.
And with the slide, when you go head first, there's a lot of times that your feet kick up, and when your feet kick up, it gives a chance for that swipe tag back behind, and I think that's exactly what Ella Emmert says she got, the legs that kicked up.
Kentucky is challenging the safe call at home. The play is under further review.
Now the question becomes, does the tag touch the foot before the hand touches the plate? We're gonna have to get a bunch of different. You can't tell if the tag is applied on that view, but it does look like if the glove does make contact with that foot kicking up, it does happen before the hand gets to the plate. And I think it gets the toe of the runner.
You can see the foot of Fall kind of turn, like the cleat got caught on the glove for a second.
Yeah, and that to me is the key. Is that enough to overturn?
After review, the call on the field has been changed. The runner is out. Kentucky has 1 challenge remaining.
And so because the challenge is successful, Rachel.
Off the handle on the infield. That's out number 2. Twins are the classic youngest, just giddy, goofy, always smiling, and always raking right now. Alana Leach delivers a crucial blow with a 2 RBI single.
Well, and it's execution with runners in scoring position that seems to have been the thing that Tennessee has struggled with. I mean, she was hitting below 200 with runners in scoring position, had not recorded a hit in this series, was hit by a pitch in her first plate appearance here tonight, but was
looking for win number 36 of the season. It would be 5 straight for them as Leach is able to cruise into second.
And played a home regional, a home super, and advanced to the Women's College World Series.
This is ripped down the right field line and fair. Another run's going to come across, and Elsa Morrison has an RBI double.
Not sure what it is about late innings for Tennessee bats, but that seems to be when they come alive. They wait for the pitching change to take advantage, and for some reason, they've figured it out again. It's getting exciting to see all the changes here at John Kropp Stadium for the big show.
That's going to go up the middle as well, and Tennessee plates a 4th run here in the 7th. Hard hit ground ball finally. No, Sleeman throws it in the dirt. It looked like Kentucky was finally going to get out of the inning, and the defense bites them.
The other two have gotten starts, so based on how this finishes here tonight, that might be where we see tomorrow. And with that kind of strikeout potential, that's going to be an important piece for Kentucky tomorrow as she brings them back into the dugout.
Two from Pickens. Got her. Hard hit ball right to the second baseman. Dodge, 2 outs.
Nice solid contact by Clark, but at the same time, it's hard as a defender. A big upset win against Tennessee, but one crooked inning.
Pickens gets the strikeout looking. Plotz thought she was headed to first base, but that'll do it. Carlin Pickens comes in, 2 scoreless.
Gotta love the velocity coming out of the circle if you're Tennessee. Kentucky unable to make the adjustment, gives up a big 4 spot in the 7th, and they come away with another win, another loss against the Vols.
Tennessee's 9th straight win against Kentucky. They take the series. They'll go for the sweep tomorrow night on Mic'd Up Monday.